All right, what is up, you guys? It's the Sandman back at it again with another Pantera reaction. This is back to their breakthrough album, "Cowboys from Hell," which has got one of the best songs I've ever heard in my life, "Cemetery Gates." Um, and I know this whole album really just is an absolute metal masterpiece. So I don't doubt these guys at all. I reacted to recently 5 Minutes Alone, and I'm skipping back to the older days. So here's "Cowboys from Hell." Psycho Holiday. Let's go. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I love the bass. Woo! Oh. Oh man. What an intro, man. The machine gun. Insane, man. No wonder these guys are called groove metal. That was amazing. It's got my blood pumping already. Let's go. I love that riff too. Woo! Oh. I love that riff, man. I love that riff. Reminds me of Megadeth. I love it in the intro a lot because of the timing. The and then something with the drums and stuff when it kicks in the next rotation of that riff. The timing is so perfect. That it just sounds so badass. I love it. My dog's scratching at my door. He probably wants to listen to some of this too. But yeah, I like that cool little chugging riff at the end of this verse section. Wasn't expecting anything like that right there. So let's go. Ooh, that's cool. Woo! Oh, man. Is that a wall? Oh, listen to this drum groove right here. Vinnie Paul, man. Listen to this little change up. I loved it. Tasty. Woo. Oh. still going. Man, this guy is an absolute monster, man. Listen to these. He does a lot of like big note jumps from the sound of it. I don't know if he's doing like arpeggio style licks in the beginning of the solo. Um, but it just sounds so tasty. He mixes in these quick runs up and down the frets or the scales, mixes in with these wailing bends and these squeals with the dive bomb or whatever that's called, the tremolo. I don't know what the term is, but those squeals, the pinch harmonics. He has a real grimy sound too when he needs to, and what really like set it for me was like hear the bass line in the background. I know his first name is Rex. I don't know what his last name is, but listen to the bass line and it makes the solo even better. Particularly in the second half of the solo. Just the groove changes so. I mean, the groove behind the solo just makes the solo that much better than it already is. It's insane. Listen to that whole thing again, man. I could hear that for hours. Let's go. All right, let's go. Kind of bluesy. Oh man, look at those string skips. You see those drums? See the drums too? Switch up a little bit, give it that extra flair. Man, this guy is so precise, so technical. Crazy, crazy. And I love the way he mixes in. It looks like those kind of blues-oriented licks. Like he used that pattern really nicely and ends that note, uses that different note ending. And I love how he comes back to it again and cycles in a new, really fast run after that. God, man, the way he crafts his solos is so tasty. I wonder what his solo writing process was like, man. This guy, I wish I could like see videos of people crafting their solos and just their thought process behind it by the real players themselves. Imagine how eye-opening that would be. Wow, man. Unbelievable. Isn't that bass, though? Phil. I didn't even talk about Phil yet. I love that riff. So I gotta keep pausing, but I love the effects Dime uses to start off new sections or start off a new thing. I don't know if it's a wall or some type of phaser, but throughout the whole song, I noticed when he plays a first note in a new section, like in a verse, goes like, and now in this case, he's using the squeal to lead into it. He's really tasty with his use of effects as well, man. You can definitely tell the Eddie Van Halen inspiration behind it. See that? Hear that? That's more exaggerated now, but before it was more subtle, but you can still hear it. Oh, nice. Woo! Oh, love that gallop at the end. Ooh. One of the greatest songs I've ever heard from one of the greatest metal songs I've ever heard right here. Phil, like let's talk about Phil because I haven't shown him much love so far because I was just so blown away by the instrumentation and the groove and the ferocity. But Phil is so versatile, man. He's singing over that just straight chugging groove, you know, and he's putting all his own twists and his own melodies. He's had his own melody that's kind of the melody for the song because like he's singing over a very percussive backing track essentially. Um, God, so much charisma. Just I can't. I'm not even seeing him live or anything. Not seeing him on stage. I bet he's got crazy stage presence as well. But he's got so much charisma in his voice. Um, so many little inflections, little yeah when he says yeah, and then the little screeches that he does. Um, and he's going. He can go badass and really guttural and really primal, and then he goes on and then he goes like really high, like ah, like you know what I'm saying? Like he goes high. Like, um, wow, phenomenal vocalist. That's the things you can do with someone that's not like doing two things at once, like they're playing a guitar and singing the vocals. Don't get me wrong, James Hetfield, like people like that. James Hetfield's my favorite singers ever. But there's so certain things you can keep capable of doing, like on stage, just like contorting your body in certain ways and really, driving all of your attention into the vocals. Obviously, for James Hetfield's probably like second nature anyway. But this gives it that extra bit of versatility that you might be able to get from a specialized, true just singer. Um, yeah, man, all the instruments shine. I can hear the bass crystal clear. I can hear the bass crystal clear, man. Um, yeah, the pausing in the song was great. The dun, 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 bam, and then into the next one. Now on the use of descending chords, descending patterns really makes it eerie and ominous. The lyrics was just badass too, really letting your demons loose, kind of getting that crazy side out of you. Nothing really much to analyze with the lyrics, man. Psycho Holiday, I love that. Just let yourself go crazy. That's a good theme, Psycho Holiday. Um, yeah, it seems like a very personal song too. I mean, I can relate to this song for sure, absolutely. But I mean that solos, gosh, man, what else is there to say really? Extended length as well. You gotta hear a lot of that, a lot of Dimebag throughout this album. Hopefully, I can't wait to keep hearing it, man. I'm just blown away, blown away. Yeah, it's the Sandman. Check it out. Peace.